Hi, Shabbat's coming in a minute. I want to share a fast idea. I want us to imagine for a moment something that's true, but it's hard to imagine. Imagine everything that happens in our lives is meant for our good. It happens to be a fact that everything that Hashem does, everything God does, is meant for our good. We don't feel it, but just imagine it for a second. And I want to explain something in context of this discussion we have right now of the Torah portion. Talk about offerings, bringing offerings to God. It makes no sense. God doesn't need anything. Why am I bringing an offering? And the sages tell us that the idea is that when a person wants to give of himself, he needs to live. God wants him to live. But there's a feeling that you are the source of everything. I'm willing to give up my life. Sometimes because I did something wrong. Sometimes because I want to connect. But the vehicle of the offerings was not for God. It doesn't need anything. It was a statement from us that it's all from God. And I feel that connection that's so deep that I want to bring a vehicle of closeness called a korban, bringing me close. In the story of King Saul, so Shmuel says to him, he doesn't destroy Amalek in the war, and he brings an offering to God. And Shmuel says to him, does God want your offerings? He doesn't want your offerings. He wants you to listen to him. What's the connection here? And why is our prayer instead of offerings? So to understand the idea, because Shabbat is coming, the idea is that when the service of prayer is the service of the heart, it means realizing the source of everything is God. That's what you realize. You realize it. The offerings was a vehicle to realize the source of everything was God. What Samuel was telling Shaul is God wants you to listen. The ears are an open vehicle to hear. When I hear somebody speak, I have to understand that I'm hearing, taking in from them. If we could hear right now, as I said to you in the beginning, imagine everything that happens for us is for the good. Imagine that. That's the way the world really is. So now let's just have a crazy way to review the world. I'm alone in my room or with my family, whatever it is. What does God want from us at this time? What can I gain out of this? If it's meant for my good, I might not be able to see it, but I have to try. Because the trick is to hear what God's message is for us. There's a message right now. So if you're alone in your room, as we all are to some degree, what is the message that you can come out after this experience being a greater, holier, more righteous person? What is it? What's the message for you? And that's the story of the offerings. You're not giving God anything. You're hearing that He's talking to us. And that's why it's more important to hear than to go and to give. He doesn't need your gifts. So guys, Shabbat's about to come. I wish you a great Shabbat. Saturday night, 10 o'clock, we'll be doing some music again, telling some stories, and I'll play a new song for you. And have a great Shabbat. And ask yourself, if this is all for your good, what can you gain out of this right now that's going to make you even greater? Beautiful, David. You're exactly right. Have a great Shabbat. Bye.